Our first story of the day. I can't even explain how excited I am about this. It's being reported that this weekend for the MTV VMAs, there is going to be the Nsync reunion. Nsync was a huge part of my childhood, and this is a lot of feels for me. And for all you young girls out there, the One Directions and the Justin Biebers can't hold a candle to these guys. Every kid that grew up in the 80s and into the 90s, we know how spectacular this is gonna be. This is just pure nostalgia, and I am happy for it. So I definitely will be watching the VMAs this weekend. And to anyone that's an Nsync fan, I know you're as excited as I am. You know, I am in such a good mood because of that. I'm just gonna give you the sexy news of the day right now. The always beautiful Melanie Iglesias has released a new video of her eating ice cream. And I know you're saying, wow, she's just eating ice cream, but it is just the most sensual way ever. Side note, how come when she eats ice cream like this, it looks awesome, but if I were to do that, people would think I'm a disgusting pig? If you want to watch the full video, that link is down below, along with everything else we're talking about today. Melanie, why do you gotta be so beautiful? Damn, girl, my God. Moving on, in some weird news, if you are in the UK and you have tried speed dating, maybe even like the Match.com type thing, well, there is a brand new type of dating service, dating something or other, but it's known as toilet dating. Now, it's really not as disgusting as you think it would be. It's not like you're sitting across from each other on the toilet having a conversation, but I believe it's kind of like a pub crawl where you go to a bunch of bars and then you visit all the special bathrooms. I would think the pub crawl was cool, but I mean, how exciting can bathrooms really be? The program is put together by London Loo Tours and the Do Something website. Well, if you're in London, I guess you have a new option to meet somebody, and go ahead and insert any type of "this was a crappy date, we had a shitty time" joke that you want right now, because it's obviously obvious. Bringing up more weird news that is probably just horrific news and something that you may actually see in a horror film. There's a 19-year-old by the name of David Groh, and he brutally murdered his mother, Robin Groh. But in the court this past week, he was found not guilty. Now, the reason he was found not guilty is because he was deemed insane. Now, to pretty much sum up this murder, get ready, it is very gruesome. His father was at work, and he's a barber, and he comes home and he sees his wife on the floor. Now, David had pretty much ripped open his mother with a steak knife, beat her over the head. She was laying in a pile of vomit, and he even left the steak knife in her chest. Now, the father, Ronald Groh, went upstairs to find David sitting in a tub completely clothed with his mother's intestines wrapped around his neck. Ronald called 911, and while he was waiting for officers and paramedics and everyone to show up, David stood up in the bathtub and even bit into the intestines of his mother. Also, I'm under the impression that David either tried to fight his father or get away, and then Ronald just held him down onto the stairs. And then when police and paramedics and stuff showed up, David literally had a calm come over him. Now, it's likely that he's going to be spending the rest of his life in this maximum security psychiatric ward. David's actions could be sparked from autism, and he also suffers from Asperger's. To Ronald, my heart goes out to you for losing your wife, and my heart goes out to you knowing that it's going to be few and far between that you get to see your son. I could not even imagine what you are going through right now. After that story, I think it's best that we just close the show with our final and awesome stories of the day. The first one being this 11-year-old that hacked an Old Spice deodorant stick to play the Rocky theme song every time you go to use it. I guess you could say it's a motivation song before you go out on a date or something. Personally, I like to play this song right before I go to the bathroom or have sex. And second, there's this kid that made a half-court basketball shot and he received free college tuition. That is just something that is awesome. But go check out both those videos. You're gonna love them. And hey, that's the best way to end today's show, I think. All right, guys, that's going to be today's show. Don't forget to leave a comment on the question of the day, which is, if you could see a band reunite and perform again, who would it be? Let me know. Also, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share it. Don't forget to put it in your favorites. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. You guys have a great day. Stay awesome, and I will see you back here tomorrow. We'll see you then, guys.